If you're already using the Divi theme, this might change the way you build websites with Divi. Instead of building the website from scratch inside the Divi builder, you can now have Claude design it and build it directly for you. You can now design the website with Claude and then convert the HTML design into native Divi elements automatically. I then use a combination of Claude skills and Nova Mira. I gave Claude a prompt to rebuild the entire design right inside of WordPress utilizing Divi. And this is the final result. The really interesting part is that when you open the Divi builder, it's utilizing all the Divi elements. Now this video did take me quite a long time to make. If you were to try it yourself and go to Claude, it's probably not going to work for you because you need a skill that can utilize the Divi elements. And in this video, I'll show you exactly how I did it step by step. We'll also touch base on some confusing questions like, do I need Nova Mira? Do I need a Claude skill? And what's the difference between both? I will answer all those questions in this video. And converting this website, it took us less than 10 minutes. So let me show you how we did it. Now, before we jump into the conversion process, let me explain which tools that we used and also how long this took us. Now, the final build only took us about 3 to 4 minutes. So we had a really successful conversion. And scrolling down, we use a combination of different tools. So we use a combination of Nova Mira Pro. We also use the Divi 5 skill, and I will give you this skill for free in this video. And then also the prompt, and then here is just other things that Claude was doing. So you can see a majority of the work was Nova Mira Pro, the Divi 5 skill, and also the prompt. Now the first thing that we did was head over to ChatGPT and we asked it to create a screenshot of the actual websites. So here I put, create me a screenshot of a highly creative real estate website in Nashville, Tennessee, make the design creative and make it award style, luxury style, yada, yada. And it created this specific screenshot. Now the whole purpose of this is to take this same design and import this directly into WordPress utilizing the native Divi elements. Now, after we created the screenshots, I then asked it to create the images from the screenshots. Yes, ChatGPT can do that. It's incredible. I said, next, generate me each image of the screenshots. I want identical images for the screenshot and make sure they are high resolution and high quality. However, compress the images so they are not too large. Just a heads up, I will put all of these prompts in the video description for all of you lazy people. No problem, you're welcome. And here is the images that it generated. And as you can tell, they're really high quality. I mean, these don't even look AI-ish. It's crazy, right? So they gave all these images to us in high quality, and then I asked it to put it in a zip file. We then went to Claude Design, and I want to upload the screenshot along with the images. Okay, so here is the ChatGPT screenshot. I'll go ahead and open that. And then I will also upload the images. Now here are the images. You can choose to upload them as a zip, but in this case, I'll just upload all of them. Now, if you have a design system, I recommend to turn it off. This can really influence the actual design. So make sure to turn off your design system, okay? So here I will turn this off. And now we're gonna run a prompt. Now in the video description, there is the Evernote and it will take you to this prompt right here. Now this prompt works miracles. In my past elementary tutorials, we use this to clone websites and it literally copies the entire website and it puts it on an HTML template. So here I will go ahead and copy all this. You can see a lot of people are viewing this from other tutorials. Going back to our website, I will go ahead and paste it in. Okay, and then I will just run this prompt. All right, great. So after that, you will see it fully generated the AI website. So here we have our landing page. Images look fantastic. Here we have some text, some images, and this is a really beautiful looking website. I mean, that is a big ass footer, you know, but whatever, you know, it still works. So the next thing I want to do now is I want to download this HTML file, but I do not want the images to be downloaded with the HTML file. So I want it to be independent from the actual HTML file. So we're going to enter this prompt. I want to download the HTML file, but do not include the images in the HTML download. And it should be a very small file, probably like 25 kilobytes. So here I will click on the download and you're going to see it's about 24 kilobytes. So it's pretty small. Now the required plugins in order to convert the website is having Nova Mira Free and also Nova Mira Pro. Nova Mira connects Claude with your WordPress website and Nova Mira Pro gives Claude the skills to convert the websites. So you just want to make sure that you have the Divi theme installed, right? Duh. Next thing we'll do is go over here to Media and click on Library. Next, we'll click on Add Media File, select Files, and you want to make sure that you unzip the actual file and you want to upload the images manually inside of the WordPress server. So here is the images. We will click on Open. And that's it. That's all you got to do from WordPress. Just in case you want to learn how to connect your websites with Nova Mira, I have a video in the description. It's really simple. All you got to do is copy and paste a few links and your website is now connected with Claude. I'm not going to walk you through how to do it in this video, but I will leave this video in the description. It only takes like a few minutes. Now, the next plugin that I recommend to get is obviously Nova Mirror Pro. Now guys, I'm not trying to sell you anything, but you guys saw earlier that 40% of the workload is done from Nova Mirror Pro. This essentially gives Claude the expertise of Divi 5. It teaches how to, utilize the modules, the elements. So when it converts it, it does it properly. I've tried it many times with the free version and it just doesn't work. So the Pro version is the best route to go. If we take a look at the response from AI, you'll see that the Nova Mirror Pro ability contributed to about 40% of the work. And then obviously it was my Claude skill that I created, which we will upload in just a bit. And then also it was the Pro prompt that I spent about a day perfecting, and I will give that prompt for you for free in this video. So anyways, if you decide to try out Nova Mirror Pro, just remember there is a 30-day money-back guarantee for any reason whatsoever. And also we have a 10% discount code and link in the video description. You are welcome. Let's now convert this website. Now, before we actually go through with this and we enter the prompt, there is a skill that you need to download. That skill is in the video description in a Google Drive. You'll go ahead and upload that skill. And to upload a skill, it's really simple. You'll go over here in the Claude desktop, go to settings. You will then go over to skills, go to add, click on upload a skill, click on the upload, and here is the Divi 5 skill. I will click on open, and then I will upload and replace it. So there we go. We have the Divi 5 skill all ready to go. Now I will close this. And now we're going to enter a prompt. Now this prompt is in the video description. Now before we import the HTML websites, let me explain the different setups that you can use. And there's 4 different ways on how to go about this. Now I've tested all 4 methods, and each of these methods have their own accuracy rates and their own waiting time. The first option is you can use Claude with the free version of Nova Mirror. Claude is responsible for reading the HTML, CSS, images, and the overall website design. Nova Mirror Free connects Claude directly into your WordPress websites. It allows Claude to access WordPress, run PHP, edit files, and attempt to create the Elementor page. This setup is best for creating simple landing pages, testing, or just occasional conversions. The main limitation is that Claude may need to figure out Elementor's page structure and setting all by itself. This can sometimes lead to more trial and error. Option 2 is using a Claude skill with the free version of Nova Mirror. The Claude skill gives Claude a repeatable set of instructions for converting HTML websites into Elementor. It can also strictly tell Claude not to use HTML widgets, iframes, or shortcuts that would make the page difficult to edit. This setup is best when you want to create your own HTML to Elementor workflow and you do not mind maintaining or improving the skill yourself. The third option is Claude combined with Nova Mirror Pro. Nova Mirror Pro adds built-in Elementor knowledge and specialized Elementor tools. It can help Claude inspect Elementor page trees, create and edit individual elements, and work with more advanced Elementor features. The setup is best for complex pages, client websites, or frequent conversions. It usually requires less trial and error because Claude does not have to discover as much as Elementor's technical structure by itself. Option 4, Claude skill with the Nova Mirror Pro version. The Claude skill controls the overall workflow. Nova Mirror Pro handles the technical Elementor work. This includes utilizing native Elementor elements and validating the page structure. This is the strongest setup for a reliable and repeatable full site conversion. The easiest way to understand this is that Claude does the thinking. The Claude skill gives Claude the conversion process. Nova Mirror Free connects Claude to WordPress, and Nova Mirror Pro gives Claude specialized Elementor tools. One thing I want to mention, you can easily get a 100% conversion for any of these methods. I have personally done it many times with the free version. But these are the average success rates and waiting times for most websites, so that's something to consider. So here's the prompt, and this first prompt is for the Nova Mirror Pro version, but if you guys are broke, no problem guys, I did a lot of work. We actually have a prompt for free users as well. Now it might not be as efficient as the Pro, but we still made it for you anyways. So this right here is for the Nova Mirror free version, just in case you didn't want to try out the Pro on your first try, I totally get it. But I'll be showing you how to do this with the Pro version. So here I will go ahead and copy all of this. It's a very long prompt, guys. I spent a lot of late nights making this prompt, a lot of Red Bull, a lot of coffee. All right, so here we go. I will copy this and then let's head back over to Claude. Okay, and I will paste this in. Now, the only thing I should mention is in this specific prompt, you'll need to enter in your website. So right here under the target site URL, you will put the name of your actual website. However, you can always just type it in right here because unfortunately you can't edit the actual pasted content, which is really annoying. Hopefully Claude has an update where you can adjust it, but we can just type it in here. You can just put the website I want you to create this on is diviwilson.com or whatever your domain is. We will also upload the HTML file. So here, add files, And then here is the HTML file. So you'll click on the HTML file, you'll click on open, and that's all you got to do. Now we can go ahead and convert this website. So here, I'll go ahead and run this prompt. And let's just see what happens. Let's see how long this takes. And wow, that was fast. So here I'll ask how long it took. So how long did this take? Okay, so honest answer, it took about 3 to 5 minutes. It said Nova Mirror Pro did most of the real work. And here's the breakdown. So Nova Mirror Pro did most of the work. You can see up to 59% this time, Nova Mirror Free as well, and then also the skills as well. So let's take a look at the website. All right, so here I will refresh the page and here we go. I mean, this looks amazing. Wow, we have this section here, looks fantastic. We have this section. I mean, this is identical to the T. Like, this is really, really good. I mean, I think this is like the new method of actually making websites. I don't know what this section is. This thing just came out of nowhere. It looks good. You know, maybe it's a pop-up. I don't know what this is actually, but it shouldn't be here, but it still looks good. We have a footer here. Footer looks amazing. So yeah, it gave us like a free section. All right. So, but we're celebrating a little bit too early. So let's just take a look at what it did under the hood. So the main concern here is that we just want to make sure that it's utilizing all of the actual Divi elements. Here you can see there's no HTML blocks, which is exactly what we wanted. Sometimes they'll build things in unorthodox ways. So for example, it looks like they're applying the actual backgrounds to the actual, they're applying the image to the actual backgrounds of the actual column. That's fine, you know, it works. Here we have this section as well. All the elements look just fine. This section as well looks great. And you can see this was a complete success. Now, sometimes this does happen. I'm glad this did happen. So sometimes when you build websites with Divi, it doesn't apply the flex box. In fact, it doesn't apply it a lot of the time. In my skill, I did say to apply the flex box, but you'll have to go ahead and apply the flex box sometimes. That is a very common error that I see with Divi. This section here, it looks like this is a global. I'm really not sure where this came from. To be honest, I have no idea. So I'm just going to delete that. But overall, it was a success. You know, everything looks fantastic. One thing I do want to check is the actual theme builder. Now, in the skill that we created, we taught it how to use the actual theme builder. And I just want to make sure that it is. So over here, theme builder. Okay, so here I will check out the header. Okay, and here is our header. You can see we're utilizing elements, right? There we go, elements. And then let's check out our footer. And then here is our footer, and they're utilizing text. And this is actually funny. This is exactly how Divi does it in their demos. So they're actually following it to the T. So there you have it, folks. That's how you can convert an HTML website into native elements with Claude. Now, this specific routine took me a while to do, honestly. There are other ways to do it, but this is the most fastest and the most successful way. If you guys have any questions for me about Divi or you want to know anything else, let me know in the comments below. Also, I will leave all of the prompts in the video description just to make sure that you guys have access to all of our prompts. My name is Daryl Wilson, and I will see all of you party people later. Take care.